G'day again from us sailing on Anacam. We say see you later to the beautiful Sydney Harbour. We round North Head and start heading north. Our first stop is in Yeoman's Bay in the beautiful Ku-ring-gai Chase National Park, just off the Hawke Ferry. It was right on sunrise, and in the quiet we could hear a waterfall, so we decided to go and investigate. This was absolutely a stunning part of the world. We could feel the serenity. We were still trying to locate the waterfall. We could hear it, but we could not see it. It was quite a mission to find a location where we could disembark from the dinghy and search for this waterfall. Annie doing her impersonation of a human gazelle. Yay team, she made it. We still aren't sure what these letters and numbers represent, but we did locate the source of the sound of the waterfall, this tiny little trickle at the head of the ravine. We loved that little excursion ashore, so we decided to keep on exploring. An eastern osprey comes out to greet us. The ospreys are a bird of prey that live mostly on fish. We kept on going right up to the headwaters in this beautiful little bay until the rocks and the logs blocked our progress to go any further.
Look at the smoke back there.
Back to Anakan for a coffee, some breakfast, and to decide where do we go to next. Refuge Cove would be our next stop. This location, Refuge Cove, is quite famous because way back in September 1943, a vessel named the MV Crate, an ex-Japanese fishing vessel, transported members of the Z Special Unit to Singapore, where they successfully raided the city's harbour, sinking 7 ships. She returned to Australia in October that same year. The Crate was used by the Australian military throughout the war and was present at the surrender of the Japanese forces on Ambon in September 1945. We go ashore and check out this much larger waterfall at the head of this cove. This would have been a fantastic location, great source of fresh water for everybody who went by here in the past. We jump in the dinghy to do some more exploring, and we find some stingrays up in the shallows. Another fairly early start. It's time to slip our mooring. With this much breeze on, just as well we have a cast iron topsail. We say see you later to Pittwater. Our next stop will be Nelson Bay in Port Stephens. We received a weather forecast that ex-cyclone Debbie was heading our way. So we went across the bay to seek some shelter in Fame Cove, and while there we jumped in the dinghy and did some more exploring. With the beautiful clear blue skies, the calm conditions It was quite warm. We had no idea, just looking at it, what Mother Nature had in store for us. With the extra moisture in the atmosphere, we had an absolutely magical sunset, and the wine wasn't bad either. We also had no idea that we were getting our photo taken by Tanya off the catamaran somewhere. The very next morning, all of that moisture in the atmosphere decided to come down and say g'day. With ex-cyclone Debbie coming down from the north and a massive Southern Ocean low coming up from the south, we were right in the junction zone. Apart from half filling our dinghy with rainwater, we had nice clean decks. And we could have said we had storms to the left of us, storms to the right of us, and here we are stuck in the middle with you. We only felt the effects of these two weather systems for about a day and a half, and then it started breaking up, so it was time for us to get underway. Out the front of Port Stephens, sneaking in and around and through the islands. Apart from a one-night stop in Cape Hawke Harbour at Foster, we moved on to Port Macquarie. We planned on spending a bit of time in this location, searching for our forever home. We head ashore to get a feel for the place. Even though we couldn't find a home suitable for our needs, this whole area has a lovely feel to it. We even had one of the local float planes cruising past. The tidal flow in here was right up there. We had at least 4 to 5 knots on us on the incoming and outgoing tides. The float plane coming back in. She was a friendly pilot. She gave us a wave every time she went past.
G'day guys, you really still here? You can shave my legs and call me Shirley. Just hit the like and the subscribe button at the finish of this video. Cheers!
In life, lighten up, just enjoy the moment, smile more, laugh more, and don't get so worked up about the things you have no control over. Cheers from us, sailing on Anacam.